What is up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a build video based around the Devotion's Might and Lords of the Fallen, which is a grand hammer that does physical and holy damage and also has 100 smite buildup. In the right hands with the right setup, this weapon becomes an absolute monster and can bonk anything until it's no longer moving. Remember when these infernal enchantresses used to be a problem? Now, to get into the build, your main weapon and damage source is going to be the Devotion's Might itself, which scales highly with strength and radiance. The stat requirements are 28 strength and 28 radiance. I'll be showing you how to get your hands on this later in the video if you haven't already. Now let's get into the buffs. We're going to be using Radiant weapon, which coats the hammer in radiant magic, boosting the smite buildup and adding holy damage, which perfectly complements this weapon's attributes. I'll also be showing you how to get this later in the video, so stick around till the end. Another good spell we're going to be using with this build is called Sanctify, which you place on the ground, and if you or any of your allies stand on it, it will continuously heal you for a good amount of health per second. It's good to put down when fighting a boss or high HP enemy, because while you're dodging and evading attacks, you'll simultaneously be getting healed. Judge Cleric is a late game boss, and as you can see, this build just puts in work on her. Another buff we're going to be using for even more damage is called Adir's Rage. To get this buff, you have to buy it from Damaros and Pilgrim's Perch. This will increase all damage types by 10% when applied to your character, making this build just that much stronger. To get into the runes I have socketed, we're going to go with the Ormon, which increases Radiance scaling, the Gravix, which increases physical damage while two-handing, and the Tumul, which you gain health upon killing an enemy. This is going to go with one of the rings we're going to be using. Now for pendants, we're going to be using the Empyrean Pendant, which increases holy damage, which will increase our buff and the base holy damage of the weapon. The Lucent Sword Ring, which deals additional physical damage when our health is full or almost full. And last but not least, the Charred Root Ring, which is going to allow us to cast the Adir's Rage without using an Inferno Catalyst. So I went over the 3 spells that you need for this build. However, if you wanted to, you can equip a catalyst that can hold up to 5 spell slots if you wanted to use more spells. I'm going to go over this weapon's moveset for you guys. From the heavies, it's just an overhead swing and then a horizontal heavy swing. For the lights, just going to look like this, the full string. And the roll attack is like a 360 swing. I don't know if it actually hits enemies behind you, but use it if you're getting surrounded. Now a really powerful attack with this weapon is going to be the running heavy, which does just mad damage, as you can see here. As if this build couldn't get any better, for your offhand, I have a Lucent Sword Shield equipped with 3 runes socketed, 2 increased physical defense runes, and 1 for a small amount of mana regeneration. The reason I have this is because we have buffs on our builds, so we get that passive mana regeneration while we're not busy or while we are busy fighting. So as promised, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the Devotion's Might. You're going to start at the Bell Room or the Vestige of Blind Agatha and just follow the path that I show you here. to get Radiant weapon, simply go to the Skyrest Bridge Vestige, and you're going to buy it from Exactor Dunmire. He will sell it to you for not that much vigor. I already bought it my first playthrough, so he's not going to sell it anymore.
To strive in darkness.
Alright guys, so that's going to wrap this video up. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed or you learned something from this, go ahead and drop a like. Preferably a subscription, because I'll be posting more videos like this. Just let me know what you guys want to see next.